Hey, this is John. In a second, I'm going to show you a video clip from a TV show called Flash Forward, and it kind of blew my mind. It's all about a prophecy management system. The reason for the video, I'm looking for help. I'm looking for some brilliant people, and I'm wondering maybe if you have a connection, if you know someone that might be able to help me out, I would love for you to have them contact me, or I can contact them. Here's the idea. Jet's going to come sit with me. Here's the idea. Real quick, I was in prayer one day considering the idea of prophecy, and I was talking to the Lord, and I said, God, why is it, there's so many people that are turned off to the prophetic. Why is it that that's an issue? And I said, teach me about this, help me understand. And I went on to have this casual conversation, and I said, now I understand that there are times that you delay, and which is true, but he used it as an opportunity to teach me. And he said this, he said, John, don't ever blame me for your delay. And it just lit me up. He downloaded into me a prophecy management system. It's going to be an invention. It's been confirmed in some really dramatic ways. Someone walked up to me out of the blue, said in the parking lot at the International House of Prayer, said, I've got a word for you. Can I give it to you? I'd never met him before. He said, God's given you an invention. It's going to advance the prayer movement. It's web-based, and he's going to bring people to you that are going to help make it happen. And so I'm going to show you this clip, and it's amazing. And the world has this idea. The church needs to forerun with this, and we need to go for it. Here's how it's going to work. Imagine this. What if people were able to input prophecies, dreams, and visions into a system? Could be in church on smartphones, could be on laptops, could be on terminals in churches or in their computers in the house. And let's say they input that. The system is smart enough in real time to gather all of that information and then to filter it out and then to shoot out a report to the appropriate parties. Those people can then contact one another and steward the prophetic. So here's the idea. God said, don't ever blame me for your delay. We have to steward prophecy. A high majority of prophecy is conditional, which means we have to do something with it. We can't just sit back and wait for it to happen. So I'm going to show you this. This is a picture of a real time of a system, and and I want to see this happen in churches and different places, and it will help us steward the prophetic. So my son Skylar is going to give me the video camera here, and I'm going to turn this around. And this is a show called Flash Forward. Zoom it in a little bit here. Now check this out. Here we go.
Now let me get this right. You took it on yourself to use Bureau funds to make a website?
We've been calling it the Mosaic Collective, and what the website does is it asks people to post what they saw during their visions. Now, in the 17 hours since the site has gone live, we've gotten over 600,000 responses. And so far, it confirms the theory that if you put the descriptions of people's visions together, you do start to get a definitive picture, a mosaic, of April 29th. Now we're using NSA's Echelon Network algorithm to intercept any suspicious words and to look for patterns. Now the hope is those patterns will eventually lead to an explanation of what caused the blackout, so we can at least prevent another one.
You're spending millions of dollars on hope? Mm-hmm. Comforting. But how can you be sure? What makes you think that this was a scheduled event?
Well, the blackout happened at exactly 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. There's 60 minutes in an hour, 60 seconds in a minute, so the chances of something happening at exactly the top of any hour are 1 in 3,600.
In other words, the odds of this happening by chance are vanishingly remote.
I mean, I could give you a list as long as my arm of unscheduled events happening to coincide with the top of an hour.
Exactly. Right now, this is all supposition. Some people are saying that aliens did this, other people are saying it's the rapture. But the United States government is not going to contribute to it with unsupported accusations, theories, and hypothetical flights of fancy. All right, what's this?
Our hypothetical flight of fancy. This was taken at Detroit's Oxide Superstadium about midway through the blackout. As far as we know, this is the only person on the planet that was awake at that time.
Awake?
Mm-hmm. We don't know how he or she is immune or why, but obviously it's gotten our attention. Now it's gotten yours as well.
All right, there you have it. Let me see if I can get into the picture here again. That's the idea. So what if all around the world people were, here Skylar, don't hit the buttons. What if all around the world people were able to input, now that's talking about in this TV show, people all had a blackout at the same time. They all had visions. Now they're inputting their visions into a system. The system is taking that data, filtering it, and is sending reports to the FBI. What would happen if the church received these reports and we were able to hear about coming tsunami, or a way that we need to pray regarding an election, or any number of different things. And we could see this on a local level, so everyone in a church could participate. The pastor would receive a report in real time, and they would be able to hit on the filtered report as it gathers everybody's data and gives out kind of an accurate reading of what's happening in real time. And then that would be compared to other churches, ministries around the world, and different people around the world. So it's a prophecy management system, I believe. I know it's a God idea, and I need your help because I have no ability technically to make it happen. So contact me, John at PrayTheRevolution.com, John at PrayTheRevolution.com, and you can visit that site, of course. And we're planting a church here in the Detroit area, and I'm planning on working this on a low level into that church right now to help us steward prophecy there. And that website is Detroit Revival Church. All right, I can't wait to hear from you. That's it.